Nightly juicy memes. Every day 10 p.m. British time. Mum, girls must be fighting over you. Me. Reject modernity. Embrace tradition. When you realize the Spanish word for evil is the Arabic word for money. YouTube employees when someone actually buys YouTube Premium. Me rewatching a sus scene from a movie that I didn't understand as a child. My god, I get it. When you go to orphanage to adopt a child and the receptionist says, "Wow, you've grown so much." Southerners when they realize they don't have a slur to refer to West Coasters moving south. Me, a third world country student needing to learn proper English, seeing native English speakers type should off instead of should have. I tear my head out. When you pass out of school with good grades and no efforts, and now are having a tough time in college studying and understanding. This sucks quite a lot. The traffic sign. Me. So what did I miss? Maths, physics, chemistry, computer science, biology, economics, engineering. Me happily married. The guy with 10 million power. I'm a Taurus, so I'm brutally honest. No, you're just a biatch. Guys, that one compliment they got 5 years ago. Cinderella, I lost one shoe and found love. Girls today, I'm half naked and still can't find someone to love me. Millennials are so entitled and coddled as kids. You raised us. Women trying to figure out how to put their outfit together. Men, pants plus shirt equals clothes. You walk into the living room. You see your dad watching TV. He's watching the news. He's standing up. 5-year-old me getting lost in the mall, going around asking for strangers if I can borrow their phone to call my mum. He never lived to see the rural broadband was finally being built in his area. Did he even know he was a meme? People who enjoy horror movies. My GF who uses murder documentaries to fall asleep. Do your homework. Do useless things. Literally everyone. I swear it's a transparent PNG. You liar. Me, calculating the perfect timing, position, gesture, expressions, and reaction to fart without sound in public. Me in the mirror. Me in photos. Vapors being diagnosed with cancer at 30 after substituting oxygen with carcinogens for 10 years. Columbus discovered America at age 41. Me, who knew America existed when I was 5. Don't ever use the word smart with me. Don't ever use that word. 13-year-old me thought this cleaned my shoes. You find a nice girl. You ask her out. She friend-zones you. You have friends. Q. Okay, let it be. Pretend it doesn't exist. For fun, let's remove. Keep ignoring. The latter makes no sense at all. I know how to cook. Messy at the kitchen. Cooks like a sloth. Sucks at food preparation. Scared of oil splatters. Me eating cheese every day. Heart disease. Only 0.0000009% chance of a shark attack. You can't defeat me. Anxiety. I know, but he can. Believing you're just that unlucky. When my coworker gets a raise, but mine was denied. I'm not procrastinating. I'm doing side quests. Kids in front seats forced to pay attention. Kids in the back of the class. When your mechanic says, whoever installed this is an idiot, but it was you. How I go to school. How my parents went to school. Me, who packed a full day of snacks for myself. The last snack at 10 o'clock. Police when they learn that the guy they arrested for beating his wife has 15 million power in Mafia City. How I look after the workout. How I feel. When you drop an album so hot, it burns down Rome. Hey little man, how's it going? Yeah. Main character does or says literally anything. The Disney Channel laugh track. Me and friends giving each other relationship advice. When you're on your lunch break and consider not going back. This is where I watched my parents die. Muscle man. You know who else lost their parents? When your friend called floor is lava and you were nowhere near safety, so you just accept your fate. You're such a dumb animal. Stop hiding your receding hairline with that ridiculous haircut. This won't take long. I just need to make a small stop. The entire class, packing up. Teacher, sit your way down. We still have 32 seconds left. The entire class. My friend going through a hard time. Me about to make a joke to try and cheer them up. Me after doing 10 minutes of revision. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I take an hour break? What 5-year-old me thought would have happened when my mum told me not to touch the frog. Remember kids, if you step on carbon, you'll have a carbon footprint. Until next time friends. I'm happily married. Change my mind. When you rub your eyes too hard, and then you get transported to the depths of outer space. When you realize how socially awkward and weird you have been your whole life, but you don't know how to fix it. Teachers when they make a multiple choice test with the same letter answer 5 times in a row. How did the Italian chef die? He passed away. Quietly judging my husband as he handles projects around the house. Games with customizable characters. Normal games. Me. LMFAO. What people think. What I think. Artist after drawing nothing and put in museum. Art. Gods usually. Gods when 8-year-old me vowed to remain single. Loud car owner thoughts. When she finds out that you are the one revving the car at 2 AM. When you try to sleep but suddenly remember something cringy you did years ago. Me uses a different method of solving a math problem. Math teacher, you dare oppose me mortal. Listening to love songs because they're good songs. Listening to love songs because you have feelings. When someone says they can do it better and you say, okay do it, and they actually do it better than you. No, this isn't how you're supposed to play the game. When your toothpaste falls off the toothbrush. POV, you're meeting your online girlfriend for the first time in person. YouTube at 3 AM, 12 ways to beat procrastination. Me, adding it to watch later. Living by yourself years 1 to 2, year 3 plus. Stranger with a dog, you can pet him if you'd like. Me. US 1945. Do you guys have atom bombs yet? Japan. No. Would you like to? When my family goes through my old phones after I die, there isn't a single picture of any of us. It's all freaking memes, isn't it? Upload a normal photo outside or with family. Smart. Funny. Pretty. Cute smile. Killer eyes. Thinks birds are real. What do Australians drink with breakfast? Australians. Coffee mate. POV. You meet the person who gave you CPR to save your life. Describe your job with one word. The Goodyear man. Tiring. Me. My mum. Buying me Call of Duty. Me having a good day. The one finger that doesn't crack. Why are you so excited? It's just a stick. The stick. Vin Diesel. Vin Electric. When you think you're getting candy, but you actually get kidnapped. Oh, this was definitely made by skilled architects. It's a freaking masterpiece. Ain't way humans made this. This was definitely made by aliens. Crusaders when they find out, killing people minding their own businesses against their own religion. Laughs in hell. Me writing the best story anyone has written in my essay, just for my professor to tell me that it was off topic. Me reading in the physics exam that you cannot ignore air friction. The blue gel pen deciding not to freaking work the moment I hand it to my father. My look on a normal day. My look on the day of an event. My brain going on an adventure instead of being present for the conversation I'm having. Me, nah, I don't dance. Also me after a few rounds of shots and whatnot. Me explaining my parents why an online game can't be paused to come for dinner. Dad at the family barbecue, asking everyone how they like their burgers, to only end up cooking them all the same. When you need to McBeat the sh out of someone, McKnuckle Duster. Billionaires when they realize they're not a protected class, even though they're less than 1% of the population. The law says you need car insurance to drive, so if I crash, they'll pay for the damage. She says she'll come over for dinner. She says she's a vegan, allergic to gluten and peanuts, only eats organic and the food has to be farm to table. Teenage me fantasizing about every girl that made eye contact with me. The lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here, it's just you and me. Can't work, brain scrambled. When the waiter gives you the menu and comes back 20 seconds later to take your order. Waking up and realizing your alarm didn't go off and you've overslept. There's still laundry, always has been. You're my son, and no matter what, your mother and I will always love you. When I grow up I'm gonna commit crimes and upload them on the internet for clout. Free disappointment. No one. The History Channel. Me. My mental issues. Video games. Evil villains when they find out their thugs killed their hero before explaining their long and detailed plan. At last, the sword of truth. Sword of truth, give me your wisdom. This is just a copy of the scroll of truth. Me, guys, I have 4 dates today. The dates I have. Girls. Burp. OMG, I'm so sorry. That's literally so disgusting. Boys. Burp, said the king. You burp like a girl. Supercharged Swedish fish. This is a team effort and we all pitched in. Half of the group. Me laughing at a joke in my head, knowing that nobody around me would get it. Envy. Developing yourself into what you envy. Getting depression. Me, the worst she can say is no. My calculations were wrong. And on the 3rd day, God created strawberries, and every creature since said, nice. Actual artists. AI artists. Me 2 seconds after I touch my pocket and don't feel my phone. They taught us science. They taught us about serious topics. They taught us to love reading and literature. They taught us about math. They taught us about social and emotional development. He taught us how to be a spoiled brat. I'm famous and everyone is talking about me. I upload some terrible TikTok prank that involves entering a person's house without their permission. An Italian is forced to watch the first time pineapple is added to a pizza. Brooklyn, New York 1924. When the conversation is dying and you're out of ideas on how to save it. My friend, you can't make a meme with chess pieces and get people to understand it. Me, an intellectual. I prefer a real electrician. I said a real electrician. Perfection. Time traveler, steps on a butterfly. The timeline. Bit odd, innit? Me on my way to tell my homie his GF is an FBI informant. Women aren't real. Friend. Hey, what's that great game that got ruined? Cause the developers wanted more money. Me. Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down? My grandparents. You're on your phone all day when we were at your age. Also my grandparents at my age. When I was young, I was scared of the dark. Now when I see my electricity bill, I am scared of the lights. Spotify with internet connection. Spotify with no internet connection. Spotify with a bad internet connection. My friend, we can't end on a loss. Me, it's 3 AM and we are on a 23 losing streak. I'm tired, boss. The hacker manually sorting through the files on all 7 of my hard drives. I have 17 terabytes worth of photos of my cat stored in file mode. I don't get paid enough for this kind of When everyone on the enemy team has a nation username, this will be the end of Wakanda. When you've finished all your food, but your friend is still eating, give me my mum, my favorite food. Me saying I'm not hungry after having a fight with my mum. Me checking for my phone in my pocket while I'm staring at my phone. I am not a smart man. Sad, old, depressed. Me at 3 AM thinking what my superhero suit would be if I suddenly get powers. Cooking YouTubers after making a $2 burger from McDonald's better. You always complain about your job, then why do you work there? Me. I love money. Me when I'm in public with friends. Me sitting alone in my room on my phone. Be there or be square. Me. Why yes, I do go to a therapist to talk about and work on my issues. How could you tell? Watching a show on a streaming service. Watching a show for free on YouTube. Please sign in with your TV provider to continue. Walt Disney. EA. Ruining everything fun by being too greedy. When you kill the hacker who killed the entire game. Finally, in a piece. Me when the chain for flushing the toilet falls off and I put it back on. You know, I'm something of a plumber myself. Grandpa, your generation is too reliant on technology. Me on his life support. Me, I'm dating a feminist. My friend, wow, it must be great splitting all the bills equally. I'm jealous. Me. There is no Easter bunny, there is no tooth fairy, and nobody actually wears pins they buy. When you've had a long day at work and your girl asks you if you'd still love her, even if she was an HDMI cable. POV, you're in a math problem. PC gamers when they see someone playing games on anything other than a PC. Pathetic. The boss when you fight him. The boss when you unlock him as a playable character. Work struggles. Staff who are underpaid, undervalued, and underappreciated. We are family. Someone listing all the symptoms of a mental disorder they have. You're a narcissist. Yamaha. Bikers who want to take up piano. Pianists who want to start biking. Grandma, what a handsome young man you've become. Me. The two kings in chess, knowing that they can't do anything to each other. Do your homework. Play video games all day. Me. Some guy online. I would like to award you the highest honor I can bestow. Smurf, reported. Society. Male depression. Man up. New iOS update. Me ignoring it for 3 months straight. Normal people. Zoomer watching shows on 1.5 times speed. Game. Has a tragic and emotional cutscene. My dumb A playing with mods. When you're eating dinner at your friend's house and their mum starts yelling at them. Batman dying from old age after his infinite prep time. POV. Society if people actually use POV the correct way. Don't lie, you can hear this image. Why don't you try to fix your life? Little by little, you can slowly put things back into place. Me. New headaches and problems I got while fixing things that I fix. You put the toilet seat down out of courtesy for others. I put it down to hide the fact that I pissed all over the rim. We are not the same. When you finally reached 100% of the hardest game you've ever played. Finally, in a piece. When you see the homie get rejected by their crush. Damn. Me, a left-handed guy, whenever I notice an actor in a movie writing with their left hand. I told my wife to embrace her mistakes, so she hugged me. When I forget someone's name, right after they introduce themselves. Why do I feel like this squirrel is asking me to go get my manager?